Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
Welcome in, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. We are another day into this start of the week, and hopefully, it is a good day for you. I know it is a great day for me. Jay, how are you feeling today, my brother?
Sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, sore from the gym, obviously, but me and my boy did a little some car stuff today. So
Oh, okay. On the code?
no, Cope is cool. We're doing Escalade.
Oh, that's Escalade today.
So
Nice.
yeah, so we're waiting on we had to take off rotors,
Gotcha.
obviously. Yeah, so take off the tires, obviously, and then pads, rotors. But it's coming in. It should be coming in Thursday. So obviously, it's just sitting there on stands. So ready to go. Just slap it on. Boom.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's why I like doing stuff in my house. Well, fuck shops. Just do it
Oh,
at your house.
it's the best.
Blessed enough to be able to have like multiple driveways where you just do it, pick one of the driveways, take it all out, and then once it comes, boom, slap it on, boom, done. You know?
Exactly.
Makes it so much easier, man. So
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on the sore part, man. Today is the one day where I'm actually really feeling my legs. I mean, I feel my whole body, but I feel honestly today because we had such a hard workout these last few days that I feel like I usually feel sore, but I feel like a solid sore, if that makes any sense. Like I just feel like like I have an extra layer of thickness to me today. I don't know, man. It's a weird feeling, but a good
Yeah.
feeling. You know, like I
You're
just.
supposed to be sore, bro. You should be sore every week. If you're not sore, you didn't work hard enough.
But
So the soreness is beautiful.
my legs, especially though, this week I definitely
Oh
feel
yeah.
it much more than usual, and
Good.
I went super hard with you on legs. But
That's what I'm saying. That's good.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So
Oh,
after today, when I was trying to get in and out of my cars, I was really rethinking about maybe I need to get like a big SUV, man. After our gym workout, something I can get into in and out of so easily. Because man, this ain't cutting it right now, you know.
oh, I do know. I do know. That's why it was really hard driving my Kobe last night. You know,
Right, right.
lucky enough, it's all freeway.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you know what I mean. But yeah, if I had to drive that every day, that would be tough, man.
I know you can't even text me when you're on the way to the gym, man.
No, it's completely dark in there. There's no type of lights. I got the tinted windshield. It's literally like it's like a bullet. So you know what I'm saying? But it's
Just got it.
I love that whip.
I know. And what about the other one? Your other Cove? Does that one have all the lights on or no?
That one, so I could see inside. The problem is the windshield's too dark.
Oh,
The
really?
windshield's too black.
Got you.
So the windshield's so black that my headlights, they're not like remember they're like 90s headlights. So
Right, right.
no kind of HIDs, no nothing. Like it's like regular and I'm like, oh, I can't see a fucking thing.
Damn.
So that one at night, that's like hopeless, you
Right.
know? Like it's just yeah, man. It's yeah, so I don't like driving that one at night at all.
No, I mean I understand. You got
You
it.
know what I mean? Once I yeah, I'll upgrade those lights eventually because what I'm gonna do is just upgrade those lights in the blue one.
Uh-huh.
And then when obviously when all my cars have an allowance, but I'll upgrade those lights, then I'll be able to be like, okay, cool, I can take this out at night now, you know?
Right, right. For sure.
But there's really no point right now to any of that because I'm trying to finish up all the cars one by one.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Finish them up one by one, boom, 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 boom. You know, I'm going down the line right now. So yeah. First
Getting
world problems, bro. First
getting
world problems.
right,
No, that's literally what it is, man. You know, I'm one guy and I just happen to have a lot of cars. So that's definitely first world problems.
right.
You know what I mean? So, but
Exactly.
we're updating everything on every single one.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
good.
the cool part. That's the good part that everything's gonna be updated on every single one. So it's a
Mm,
blessing. It's a blessing.
definitely.
You know, I've always lived a certain lifestyle for God knows at least 2 decades now. You know that.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? So I've always had that type of lifestyle where I've always had multiple everything. So it's a lot of keep up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of keep up, man. And I've been doing it for so long that it's just like, I have to just be, it's like business, like accordingly, like,
Right. Right.
that's
Exactly.
it. Organization. All right.
Organization. That's the
Now
name
let me
of the
get
game.
on this stuff. Let me get on this stuff so we could thrive. There we go.
Because you got to stay
All right.
alive if you want to thrive.
All day, man, all day. But yeah, soreness level, excellence, man.
Right. Right.
But lucky enough, me and my boy strong, like, cause we to get off those rotors, it was, got to use a little muscle.
Yeah, for sure. For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Especially those ones on there. They were on there real, like, real tough.
I'm surprised you were able to do it because I remember yesterday we were talking about how it's going to be so hard to work out today at the gym after our sore level. I'm surprised
It
you were able
doesn't matter when it comes to when you got to use muscle, you just have to put that grease in, bro.
to. Not for sure. For
You
sure.
know what I mean? It's like, is this stronger than us? Fuck no. So we fucking just, literally
Right.
use the muscle and got that shit, and it's like, yep, we got it.
Yep. Yep.
It's not like he's weak. We're two strong cats.
Right.
So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the advantages of being strong. You don't have to like use all the machines and shit. You know what I mean?
True. Very true.
Oh God, that's good. Oh man,
what,
that is good.
what flavor you got right now?
I get the same, the espresso.
Oh, that's first one.
It's the only one I get, bro.
Got
That's it. If I'm gonna drink coffee, I'm drinking it for a purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, I wanted to drink this when I fucking woke up. So that's what I mean. It was a little harder because, when I got up, I was like a little, I wasn't as sharp, But obviously, when I was outside sweating, we were doing the car things, then it kicked in because of the sweat.
Right. Right.
But I wanted to have this right when I woke up.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. Good stuff here. But yeah, we're gonna have a hard ass workout tonight, so I'm not worried.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely, I try. I always keep up my vitamins. I eat good. You know what I mean? Like that. That's the most important things.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're lifting. You know what I mean? Like eating good. Like people don't realize that that's very important. You can't stuff your body full of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like as long as you're cooking, getting the right nutrients in you, you're good. You could have couple little bad vices here and there, but for the most part, if you're getting, your vegetables, your protein, and your carb, I'd say complex, you know what I mean, then you're good.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You know what I mean? Every time I'm sore, I always kick up the potatoes. I always kick up the eggs, and the protein is always high because I'm switching off every day, you
Right.
know. But you need that type of stuff. That's what helps you get through the soreness,
Yeah.
Obviously got to keep the potassium up. That's what the potatoes are for. If you eat a lot of bananas, cool. That's another way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, welcome in to the Average Day Joes. We are your daily dose of sports news, scores, trends, the biggest breaking stories, movie of the day. We got your latest in crypto markets. We also have your personal horoscopes for all the signs and a conspiracy theory to go with that. So definitely stay tuned and let's get into some Jay, did you know? All right, Jay, let's see if you knew this. Jay, did you know that President Trump is threatening to send National Guard to Oakland now?
Good. Fuck. That fucking
about
war
time.
zone, bro. Right? Jesus, man. Like, man, are you kidding me? There's something that happens every day across the bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
I like just check your social media. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? What next, dude? I swear to you, every week, all the 7-Elevens were up, all the gas stations were up, everything. Like, what the? It's a fucking war zone, dude. I'm sure that would be a smart idea.
Right.
That's exactly why there's no teams in Oakland.
Yeah, it's true.
I know. If I fucking lived there, oh, dude, dude, you know how strapped out, oh, man, I'd have fucking guns in every section of the house. I really would, bro. My whole perimeter, I'd fucking build a nice little moat and I'd fucking have everything ready. If anyone came through, boom, bro. Bye-bye. Off with the head, bro. Buried in the moat.
There you go.
Dude, it's a fucking war zone out there. I see the videos, bro. You don't think people post? I'm like, holy shit, bro. It's
No,
fucking
for sure.
insane out there, dude. Like,
Sure.
and it's every week. Like, it's not like it's like, oh, once a month, bro. It's every week. It's like, bro, is that really what you do in life? That's what you aspire to? Fucking crazy, dude. I hope he does put the National Guard there. I hope he does, man. It's fucking
Definitely.
crazy out there, man.
I know.
Those cops, I'll give them much fucking respect. To be a cop there, fuck, man. Holy shit.
I
They should
remember.
get paid triple.
I remember. Just like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I
Yeah.
remember hearing this story because I was working at shift at the time in Oakland, and
Oh,
then
yeah, that's right.
and I remember hearing the story. By the way, when we moved our offices to Oakland from like
Oh
San,
my god. Oh my
our,
god.
the cars that got stolen were like triple, bro, or quadruple. Like it was crazy. So they started losing hell more money than they were already
Oh
losing.
my god, dude.
But
That's fucking gnarly.
but I remember a few years back too. Like it was such a sad story. Like I remember like these four cops. They were all chasing this one dude, and they chased him into like this apartment complex, and he set him up with a shotgun, bro. And each single one, as they got into the door, he like blasted them, and he like killed four cops in like fucking
See what I mean? Fucking crazy, bro.
crazy shit.
Fucking gnarly, bro.
Uh,
It's fucking uncalled
you,
for, dude.
if you're, I mean, we've chased down people in Oakland like that carjacked us when I was working, and I seen how the cops act over there towards those kind of people. And basically, you're literally like these cops that are coming and working in Oakland. They're literally from like Iraq and places of like war zones because that's really
Really?
you can yeah.
Fuck.
They literally the way that they like their whole squadron is and everything over there. They really like they're super tactical. Like even the police, like Millbrae. Or well, Millbrae is different as sheriff, but like like any other city.
I was gonna say there's not even cops in my city.
That's what I'm saying. But like any other city, like let's say Burlingame, like yeah, the cops
Yeah.
drive around and stuff, but they're not like super tactical if shit goes down. Oakland
No,
is a
they're
whole story, bro. Like it's all tactical.
well,
Like it's
obviously, bro. Fucking Burlingame. Are you kidding me? It's like San Bruno cops. Oh, let's have 6 people on one car.
yeah,
Are
exactly.
you fucking kidding me? What a waste of fucking money, dude.
Right.
That shit's irritable, dude. That's what I mean. Cops in these peninsula places. Like, are you fucking kidding? Go to Oakland and work. Help them out. That's why I said Oakland. If you're a cop in Oakland, get paid triple. It's
Yeah,
fucking crazy, dude.
for sure. Jay, did you know that Mexico is basically declaring seaweed a national resource, and they are I guess they studied it and they're showing that there's so much good to seaweed as long as it doesn't touch the shore and start rotting that they declared it like a national agricultural like something that they want at all times. It's a resource, a national resource.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Seaweed.
seaweed.
I eat seaweed whenever I have sushi. So
Yeah, for sure.
it's interesting.
Yeah, definitely. And that's I guess they studied a lot of it in Mexico and they realized the potential because marine life when seaweed is like floating in the water, like a lot of sea life and stuff, they use it like as like their home and stuff. There's like a whole ecosystem in the seaweed.
Yeah.
So that's what they're saying that there's so much good coming out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Let's see. Jay, did you know in Minnesota they were putting boulders and rocks along the lake sides, but now they're saying that could like mess up the whole lake itself?
I didn't know.
It says that the rocks, even though they may stop erosion, but they're also hard and unyielding. They don't offer habitat for fish, turtles, birds, or pollinators, and they don't slow water running off the landscape, which can carry nutrients from lawn fertilizers that are harmful to lakes. Those nutrients, like phosphorus, pollute the water and fuel algae blooms. So basically, what they're saying is they were substituting rocks with sand, and the sand was actually holding back while the rocks don't.
I get it.
Yeah. And we got DTW in the house saying, "What's up? What up, DT? Nice to see you. Like always, thank you so much." Let's see, Jay. Did you know that they're still taking down more dams in California, and they're saying it could restore a whole nother river, but destroy a community?
Hold on, what? Taking down what?
They're taking down dams on some of the
Oh,
California.
dams. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they're saying that they're thinking about taking down one other dam, but if they do, then it's going to basically swallow up a whole community. Summer's up north, northern Cali.
I believe it.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that Dana White has come out and said that there could still be one off pay-per-view event under the new rights deal with Paramount?
Which one?
Which one? What?
What pay-per-view then?
No, I'm saying there could be one like off event. So basically, he's just suggesting that if it's going to be like a type John Jones type fight, that he could still make it into like one more pay-per-view fight.
Oh, I get it. I get it. But for the majority, it won't be. It'll be subscription.
Yeah.
Good.
Jay, did you know that one of California's coolest beaches isn't on the coast? It's actually in the middle of the forest.
No, I didn't know.
It says tucked along the Russian River, Johnson's Beach in Sonoma County offers sandy shores, river floats, and charming overnight stays.
Don't know.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that scientists are issuing a warning after discovering change in a harmful insect's behavior? It's a form of biological investment.
Nope. Did not know that.
Scientists discovered that Azuki bean beetles, an agricultural pest, lay larger male eggs when under stress from climate change. Just in case you didn't know.
I sure didn't know.
Jay, do you know that SF might be planning on putting 2,200 more homes and offices in basically the, what do you call that? The Hunters Point community.
Yes, I've seen the developments.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
Yeah, so there's like more open sections there that they're thinking about redoing everything, you know.
They might as well. I mean, they already started. They've done good. They've pushed out the riffraff they've needed to, let's say, and keep it going. Why not? They've developed so much over there that they might as well maximize it.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You know?
Jay, did you know, and I know this will be a tough one for you, but did you know, well, thankfully we're blessed to be living here, but in 13 states on Tuesday, the temperatures were supposed to be reaching 114 degrees, and they're saying that people need to limit their coffee intake and avoid coffee altogether in those states. Because I guess coffee
makes you warm.
Yeah, well, it gets you warm, but it also takes away like the water inside you, you know, like
dehydrates you.
Dehydrates you. There you go.
I know.
So
lucky enough, where I live, it's nice and cold.
Yeah.
You know, like it was nice to finally back to normal. Fog came in. Oh, thank God.
Exactly.
You know, don't need that sun. Keep the fog.
But,
it was nice today, man.
Jay, did you know that today, after we spoke on this yesterday, the National Guards have showed up in DC?
They did. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Got to clean it up.
How about this, Jay? Did you know that a California mountain lion bite sends an 11-year-old boy to hospital?
I don't doubt that. Got to watch out for that.
One last one for you, Jay. Did you know that a giant hot blob is heading toward New York City, and it may be capable of what is that? And may be capable of dividing continents?
I heard about the blob, but I didn't know it was capable of what you just said.
It says that experts believe a giant mass of hot rock known as the North Atlantic anomaly is heading toward New York City. A new study suggests that the NAA could be responsible for the split between Canada and Greenland 80 million years ago. The recent research adds to previous studies pointing to a new hypothesis in geological history.
Got it.
Yeah. But you know what's funny is like, you know, back in the day, us growing up, we never had these like blobs and stuff like that. And now, do you remember like a few years ago we had that blob in the Pacific Ocean that they were talking about, like some hot blob, and it like disrupted all the weather patterns. So
Yeah.
they're just using all these excuses now and stuff, and they're calling these hot blobs. So now there's one that I guess they're doing in the Atlantic, New York, and it's always going to like the major cities of these places, you know.
That's all it is.
Yeah, just crazy to me. Jay, let's do our top 10. Did you or would you ever consider, because these are getting really, really popular, and I just actually got one myself, so I want to know, would you ever consider an electric motorcycle?
Nope.
And why not?
Because I know how I am on the road. I don't respect them at all.
Okay, I got you.
So and I'm very moral, you know what I mean? But if you're going to think you could take a whole lane when I'm driving, I'd move if I were you. Because you have no armor at all. You are not in a car, you know? And there's plenty of people that think just like me, because sometimes these people on the, you know, they go about what, 50, 60?
No, it depends. The one I got
Yeah.
goes 70.
Huh?
The one I got goes 70.
Exactly. So people that get bold with those things think, oh, I could run. They don't follow any laws. As soon as you piss someone off, and it's a car, like say you're in Frisco and you piss someone off, that car can literally chase you down when it does catch you, tap you, or not even tap you, swerve into wherever you are, and you're done.
Oh, that happened to my coworker.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Remember those things if you have one. Don't drive like a jackass on those things. Just ride it cool. You know what I mean? Because there are going to be people that fucking think like that.
Let me change the question a little bit. Would you want to at least try an electric motorcycle just to see?
Nah, if I were to get it, dude, I had a motorcycle. Remember?
No, but it's electric. This is totally different. It's like
yeah. I don't. That's what I mean. I don't. If I was to get a bike, I get motorcycle again, like the R6.
Gotcha.
I like that. I like the R6. That shit was badass.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? It was badass. So, but yeah, if I don't need an electric one. That's cool. I'm cool.
Well, let's go over the top 10 electric motorcycles that are out now that turn heads. Okay.
So you said that turn heads?
Yeah, the nicest ones. The nicest
okay.
electric bikes.
Yeah.
At number 10, we have the Rivet Outset, priced at $7,500. It's a funky looking outset, and it's the most affordable electric motorcycle currently available.
Yeah. That's what's up.
It goes, basically 0 to 30 in 1.1 seconds.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know. At number 9, we have the Kawasaki Ninja E number 1.
Also, Kawasaki got a Ninja. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's legit.
12 horsepower Ninja.
That's legit.
It's available for under $8,000, and it can do. Doesn't say the 0 to 60 or 0 to 30, but it does have a top speed of 65 miles per hour. They're getting better because these electric bikes are coming out with I noticed that the range is not good, yet, but they're definitely getting better. But their ranges are because you can only put such a big size battery on the bike, So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, most of them are doing like about 100 miles in the range right now. So like even the one I got, I made sure I needed to get some kind of range. So the one I have is like 80. It's called like a Mototech Venom, and it's got 80 miles range. You can do like 70 miles per hour. They're pretty nice though, but I'm paying like half of the price on mine,
Yeah.
At number 8, we have the Maving RM1S, priced at $9,995. This one has 15 horsepower, and it can do, let's see, top speed is 70 miles per hour. Maximum range 80. So, yeah. Let's go to number 7, which will be the BMW CE04. It looks kind of like a scooter, or they even call it BMW has nailed the cyberpunk style design electric scooter. So that's kind of what it looks like. And basically, that thing has 42 horsepower. It can go 0 to 30 in 2.6 seconds. At number, what did I just say? Was that number 6, Jay, or was that number 7?
I thought it was 7.
7. So
But
number
yeah.
6, we have the Can-Am Origin. Can-Am came out with one for 15,000 basically, and that one is 47 horsepower, does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. At number 6, we have the Livewire S2 Mulholland. That thing looks pretty badass. It looks like a Harley Davidson kind of cruiser bike. And that one is doing 84 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Very fast. Very nice. At number 5, we have a bike called the Zero SRS. Kind of reminds me of a Ducati, priced at 20,900. And that thing has 111 horsepower. It is 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
At number 4, we have the Zero DSRX, priced at $22,000. That thing is getting 100 horsepower and doing 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Okay. So I think I did skip a number. So are at actually number 2 right now, not number 3. So at number 2, it's Verge TS Ultra. The Verge TS Ultra is priced at 44,900, 200 horsepower, and has 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Very fast bike. Very cool. Very cool. And your number 1 e-bike that looks the best, according to everybody, it is priced at $128,000, and it gives you 117 horsepower and 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. Your maximum range is 150 miles. So they do charge. Man, that's some, for that kind of range to pay $128,000. That's pretty insane. But that bike, it does look badass. I'm not gonna lie. It looks almost like Will Smith's bike from the robot movie, iRobot. You know.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looks like that one, bro. That's like pretty badass. Pretty badass, my friend. Anyway, that is our Jay Did You Know segment. Let us move on. Shout out to the 18 people watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And if you missed it last night, we did do our gym live, which we're going to do as well tonight. So make sure to look out for that. I did post my date with Kate last night, but unfortunately, when I checked this morning, it was blocked because there was a video in a party that me and my wife went to, and the song that was playing got copyrighted, so I just blocked the video entirely. So I am going to redo it for you guys tonight without that song so I can bring it back up. That being said, let us get into some sports. And Jay, I guess the only thing really going on today is some MLB.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into that MLB. What is going on there?
3 current games. The A's are up 5-0 on the Rays in the bottom of the 8th. The Padres are beating the Giants 4-1 in the top of the 8th. And the Dodgers and Angels are locked up at 5 in the bottom of the 8th. Those are the 3 current games right now. Let's see. Let me pull up the baseball trends that I had. Okay, so we'll start off with the Mets. The Mets, they were trending high today, and they beat the Braves 13-5. Their trend was Pete Alonso. He hit number 253 to reach the most home runs in Mets history. So shout out to Pete Alonso. He passed Darryl Strawberry on the most home runs list in Mets history. That's cool. That's an awesome feat because Darryl Strawberry was raw. I like watching Darryl Strawberry play.
I love Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah, he was raw. He was raw. But that's why they were trending. The Mets beat the Braves 13-5.
Nice.
The Yanks were on there trending. They beat the Twins 9-1. And Mr. Giancarlo Stanton, he blasted one 447 feet. An absolute moonshot. Stanton, the Yanks still got the Bronx Bombers in there, so they're always hitting home runs like that. So, so Stanton was trending, obviously. So, big ups to the Yanks. They got their W.
Oh yeah.
The Red Sox, they were trending. They were trending good today. They beat the Astros 14-1. Dustin May, he had a great game. He pitched 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 walk, 0 runs, 8 strikeouts. Very good day for Dustin May. So, yeah, those were the 3 trends in baseball. The rest of the scores: the Diamondbacks beat the Rangers 3-2. Rockies beat the Cardinals 3-0. The Royals beat the Nationals 8-5. Brewers, it was trending but was off, but they beat the Pirates 14-0. There was no one in particular trending. They were just, obviously that's a football score, so
Right.
that's why they were trending.
They got killed. They got killed.
Oh yeah. They got yeah, 14-0. That's an ass kicking. The White Sox beat the Tigers 9-6. Blue Jays beat the Cubs 5-1. Reds beat the Phillies 6-1. The Guardians beat the Marlins 4-3. And the Mariners beat the Orioles 1-0. Those were all the trends in baseball and all the scores.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Any other sports trending?
Yes, there is one other thing trending in sports. It's a little different, but we will bring it up because it is trending in sports. So the Minnesota Vikings, they have introduced male cheerleaders for the 2025-2026 NFL season. This has obviously ignited discussions across every platform. And yeah, just not much to say about that, but yeah. I really don't have much to say about that, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah. That is trending pretty high for a lot of back and forth on especially on X. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, they gotta have a team. Like I understand what the NFL is doing, bro. They need to have a team where basically you have this whole new group of people that usually or typically are not so, like, people don't really see them as so into sports, or especially NFL, because NFL is considered kind of this macho sport. So I see which direction the NFL is heading with this, and basically they're making a team for that group of people to be able to enjoy the sport and have a whole new fan base, new revenue coming in. It's a business move, bro.
It is. Oh, okay. So you think other teams are going to follow suit?
No, they just need a team.
Okay. Okay. As long as we have that straight.
They literally took like the hardest mascot of any of the NFL teams, and they turned them into, you know what I mean, something that'll pertain to this group a little better.
You don't think this kind of takes away from your team?
No, because at the end of the day, all sports are scripted, no matter or regardless what happens. So they just need that distraction for this other group of people. You know what I mean? So I look at the deep picture of it. I mean, I know, yes, it will take away from the team in a way, depending on certain factors, like if they're meant to go to the Super Bowl, or if they're meant to be high ranked in the playoffs that year. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all scripted anyway, so who cares? Okay. That's my take.
I mean, according to a lot of sources for this move, a lot of people, especially fans, are threatening to cancel their season tickets. You don't think this is a business bad move?
A
lot of people don't want to see certain things, and I mean, I get where you're going with this. Yeah, you got a whole new genre of people to watch, but you still have your loyal fans, and if loyal fans are pissed off about it, what does that say?
That they don't like the change, just like the Redskins name.
We're talking about male cheerleaders.
Well, I understand what we're talking about, but I'm just, people don't like to protest like always, but
Yeah, well, they'll know. They'll know if it's significant enough to cancel their season tickets. We will see.
Yeah.
They have a brand new stadium, so they're going to need all the revenue they could get, but This is like I said, it's a bold move. It's a very bold move. That's very different.
I mean, it makes sense, man. Minneapolis has a long history of being at the forefront of LGBTQ rights and inclusion. It was one of the first cities in the U.S. to pass legislation protecting against discrimination based on sexual orientation and to recognize domestic partnerships. The state also legalized same-sex marriage in 2013. It was one of the first states to do it. So there's a huge community over there. You know, the Twin Cities area. They have a huge one. It had one of the largest free pride festivals in the country, attracting nearly 400,000 people annually, bro. So it's all about, you know, just the business move of it, in my opinion.
I have no idea. I just know I reported yesterday that they're thinking about overturning the whole same-sex marriage.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Oh, I know. So they're trying to get it in quick.
I don't know, man. I don't see any upside to what this is. None. I
Yeah,
don't see it ignited in any NFL. I don't think it helps your team at all. Obviously, I'm very different whenever anyone thinks of cheerleaders, what do you think of first? Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Why? They probably have the hottest cheerleaders on the market. So if I'm going with cheerleaders, you probably want to go, in my head, that route. So that brings in more people. But you want to focus first on your team's actual how to play football, let's say.
no,
You
definitely.
understand? Instead of taking away all the press and you're talking about their cheerleaders now, that no focus on your team no more. So I don't know. I think it's very
What you're saying is a little bit debatable because you're basically saying that Dallas Cowboys have the most nicest cheerleaders,
they're
but
known for it. They're actually known for it. That's all they're known for because obviously their team hasn't won since the 90s. But and whenever anyone talks about cheerleaders, that's always the one people refer to. Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Yes.
because I have heard of people referring to San Francisco 49ers cheerleaders as being some of the hottest as well. So therefore, I feel like,
Have you?
yeah,
I haven't.
I
I
have.
used to hear about the Raiderettes back in the day, but we all know how the Raiders turned out. So,
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah, I mean, the gold standard for cheerleaders would be Dallas Cowboys. That's
yeah.
like the most honorable one. That's what I've seen and been told. And obviously, it's just very common sense because they're very about that life.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely.
So yeah, I don't see any upside in their male cheerleader stunt. That's all I think it is a stunt.
Of course, it couldn't be done in Dallas, so it has to be done in Minnesota, bro.
Well, why would? Yeah, of course. Why? What? Hold on. What?
I'm saying Texas will never accept something like that. You have to go
Of
into
course they wouldn't. Why
yes,
would they?
Minnesota is one of those, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. If they think that's going to help them win a Super Bowl ring, hey, cool.
DTW is asking, they still have cheerleaders nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're about to be male cheerleaders in Minnesota Vikings. So, so
I don't.
we're coming a long way, DTW. We're actually expanding our cheerleading, you know.
Oh God.
NFL is expanding, guys.
I don't think they're going to be all male, but
especially now that we're going into Europe, bro. Like Europe, you know, they have some of those countries that you know, swing, you know, a lot of different ways. So it's going to pertain to, you know, it's going to look good for the global market.
Next, you're going to tell me girls are going to be playing on the NFL teams?
Yeah. Wearing lingerie only.
That'd be great, but yeah, no, they'd be hurt on the first play of the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be flag,
We
brother. It's gonna be
we
flag.
don't no. If NFL ever came to flag, they're already softer as it is these days. If it ever came to flag, they wouldn't even have a. It would be non-existent. I'd rather watch robots play football.
Infinite says, dress them up like Magic Mike dancers to entice the straight female fans. There you go. See, they probably are going to do that already. I mean, it just makes sense, dude. Minnesota makes sense. There's probably, I guarantee you, if we look this up, there's probably more women than men in Minnesota. So they're going to get away with this in Minnesota. And DTW says, what the fuck?
Exactly. I agree with DTW on this one because no one in their right mind is going to want to see that. So you do realize cheerleaders travel with the team, right? So I used to know a couple Raiderettes. They were really cool. So you travel with the team. You know this, right?
Uh-huh.
You do realize going to different venues, this is going to cause a lot of controversy, right? Yeah. Like you just said in Texas.
Uh-huh.
If there's some male cheerleaders on the side right there, you don't think they're going to be hassled, shit thrown at the whole night? You don't think that's going to happen? Like, did you ever think of this aspect?
Yeah.
Do you think of their safety?
Of course.
You thought of all this.
Yeah, they're not going to do nothing's going to happen.
So they have to travel with the team.
That, but we're living in a day and age where cheerleaders are not going to be hurt. If they were performing sexual acts on the field, it might be a different story.
I don't know. I hear enough about domestic violence with cheerleaders, and we're talking about girls. We're talking about females. Now imagine male cheerleaders. You know what they're going to call it, right?
What?
I don't even want to say it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to do with bashing. But we'll keep it at that. But yeah, think about that. Yeah. That's not safe in certain states. Remember that.
No, I got you.
Yeah, I would be very careful how they tread, because that's yeah. That's a big controversy. Believe me, you got to think of every aspect. That you're right. In Minnesota, hey, do what you do. Oh, but you have to travel and play at other stadiums. Exactly.
The way you said that, it kind of seemed like a threat.
Who?
The way you said that, you're like, you better watch where they tread. That was a threat, bro. Straight threat from Jay.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they better watch where they tread, because in Minnesota, they'll be fine. Imagine now going to other stadiums where it's a little more, they have that type of similar belief that other people have, that are like, what the fuck is that? You know? Remember that. So that's what I mean. I think they should tread lightly.
What Jay is really trying to say is wait till they come to Santa Clara.
I don't care about Niner Stadium. I care less about that. I just know, there's a lot of athletes, and we're talking about just the athletes that go into certain venues, and they get fucking, like, they get into it with fans. We're talking about athletes, and they could defend themselves, obviously, athletes. Now imagine a male cheerleader trying to defend themselves like in that way. We're not talking about athletes that are like built. We're talking about male cheerleaders trying to defend themselves from the stuff, the heckling. I'm trying to keep it very cool right now. Just think about those things. Safety issues. We'll keep it at that.
DTW says, I guess the sparks fly in Minnesota. Oh.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
They sure do.
I just thought it was very shocking when I read that. I was like, huh? I was shocked. I was very shocked.
And see, I read it. I was like, oh, good for them.
Yeah, well, that's good that everyone has different opinions, but I always think of every aspect. It's just like when you tell me about when you told me about the bikes just now, and what was my first thought? Damn, all these fucking bikes on the road, man. I just, and like I said, when I drive, the bike better get out of my way. You know what I mean? You're on a fucking bicycle, bro. You better get out of my way. Don't be in my way. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because a lot of people think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I already know, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's very, yeah. But yeah, I'm just thinking of the safety aspects. That's it.
I understand. You're a good guy, Jay.
Gotta be, man. Gotta be, because that's especially with how the rest of the country is. There's so many different different towns, different cities, So, yeah.
Every community needs a backing of somebody. So
Yeah, not every city has like a Castro, let's just say. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, yeah, that's not, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Fidel,
Huh?
Fidel.
Fidel? Oh no, what the hell is that? I'm all thinking, what did he just say?
Infidel. No.
Oh, that's funny, man.
All right, guys, let us move on and get into our daily trends and breaking news,
Yes,
starting
sir.
with some economy news. Jay, what is going on with our deficit?
Our deficit? Oh man. So on X was trending. I hate reporting bad shit, but our deficit for 2025 July increased to 291 billion, which is a 19% rise from our previous year,
Oh, shit.
despite significant increase in our tariff revenue. So inflation data shows a steady 2.7% year over year headline rate, with core inflation excluding food and energy rose to 3.1%, suggesting underlying price pressures. This is not a good look, let me tell you, because obviously last month I was talking about how we were winning and saving. I think it was 27 billion or something, right? It
Right.
was something like that, 20 something billion, remember? And yeah, now reading this, obviously, so Elon doesn't mind have like you could tell like when like what he has trending on X, you know what I
Right.
mean? And yeah, obviously he hasn't been the happiest of people with President Trump. So this does not look good. I don't like reporting on this, but it was trending high.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's
we
terrible.
yeah, I mean, we had that whole, Doge committee and everything trying to get the
Yeah.
deficit down. So it probably still went down a lot compared to what it would have been if that
Yeah,
wasn't the case.
yeah, but I mean, like I said, yeah, exactly. But now, I mean, that's a big increase, dude.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like that's horrible, dude.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, having that 20 something billion collected from tariffs and everything,
Right, right.
but it increased 291 billion this month? Bro,
Yep.
that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So, yeah, man. Hopefully they could get some type of hold on it. We'll see.
Yeah, they will. They will. And if they don't,
Hopefully, man.
they'll print more money either or. So who cares?
Oh, great. Print more. Yeah, just print. Fuck.
That's a good thing because then it's just going to let people realize that crypto's the way to the real money, and we're just going to have a bigger crypto market. More money will flow into crypto. So I'm okay with that.
I hope that's definitely the way, man.
Because of this news, we actually might see that crypto a little bit. Things might go down a little bit this at the end of this week.
Yeah,
That's
I would. Yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah. DTW says the amount of hate I got today from the Democrats enough to make me sick. Uncover reporting soon.
That
He
sucks.
works. Remember, he just got a job at a TV station.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Infinite says there is already male cheerleaders. They do all the lifts and stuff at the competition. Why do you think they will do anything different than a cheerleading competition?
I sure hope that's what it stays to.
It's gonna be the
I'm
same shit, bro.
I'm dead serious. I sure hope that's what.
Nothing's gonna change.
Yeah.
You know,
I sure hope we'll keep it at that.
they will.
I'm dead serious too.
All right, guys. Let us move on and get into some business news. Let me pull this up real quick. All right, so it looks like AI startup Perplexity makes a surprise bid, and they're trying to get Google Chrome. So, artificial intelligence AI startup Perplexity has made a surprise $34.5 billion takeover bid for Google's Chrome internet browser. Moving Chrome to an independent operator committed to user safety would benefit the public, Perplexity said in a letter to the Google's owner of Alphabet. But one technology industry investor called the offer a stunt that is a much lower than Chrome's true value, and highlighted that it is not clear whether the platform would or is even for sale. The BBC has contacted Google for comment. The firm has not announced any plans to sell Chrome, the world's most popular web browser with an estimated 3 billion plus users. So yeah, a U.S. federal judge is expected to issue a ruling this month that could see Google being ordered to break up its search business. The company said it would appeal such a ruling, saying the idea of spinning off Chrome was an unprecedented proposal that would harm consumers and security. So yeah, it looks like they're trying to break up Google Chrome anyway. So maybe this is why you have these people coming in and trying to buy them out. Who knows? But hopefully it is all for the best, because Google Chrome is a monopoly. Facts only. All right, guys, let us move on from our business news and get into some Elon news. What is going on with Tesla?
Tesla, bro. So, Robo Taxi. If you haven't seen out here, the map is huge, bro. Like his area compared to like Waymo's and like say Amazon, his area is huge, bro. And he's not even fully autonomous yet. It's crazy. But so he's expanding the new cities, obviously, and bigger areas. So he is looking to hire a lot of new workers. It's gonna be interesting, because he wants obviously autopilot vehicle operators.
Okay.
So yes, so with the expansions and everything with Robotaxi, he's looking to really hire a lot of new workers. So that's what's trending today.
You know what's funny? You mentioned that because I just today was looking through my emails, and right before I got my job a few months back, I built a resume on Indeed.com.
Yeah,
and I got a thing today. They were looking for the autonomous drivers for Tesla. So I got
and we're talking about all the way from I'll tell you the zones from obviously Palo Alto, California, obviously right here, Brooklyn, New York, Houston, Texas, Farmers Branch, Texas, Tempe, Arizona, Henderson, Nevada, Tampa, Florida, Claremont, Florida, and Miami, Florida. All those areas are main focus of where he's looking for workers.
Gotcha.
That's pretty I think that's a pretty cool job. I would never work a corporate job in my life again, but that's a pretty cool job. I ain't gonna play with you. You're just like, how you doing? That's literally all you'll have to do, bro. Make sure everything's running good. Be like, hey, how you doing? Until they're fully autonomous. Right, obviously it's not going to be something that's going to be for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think it's pretty cool, like, just for the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
They need a day shift 6 to 2:30, afternoon shift 2 to 10:30, or night shift midnight to 8:30. So those are the shifts they're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty cool.
Do you know how much they're paying?
It's no, it doesn't say, but I think it goes according to the areas. Obviously, if you're out here in the Bay, that's got to be what, maybe 30 an hour minimum, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's you're in the Bay. If baristas at Starbucks are making about 28 an hour, maybe 30, this would probably be the same,
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what I would think, 30 an hour. That sounds pretty fair in the Bay.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's not too bad. That's not overdoing it. But in like those other places, like maybe Tempe, Arizona, or even Henderson, Nevada, it wouldn't be that much. It'd be a lot cheaper.
Right.
But yeah, you just got to pay according to the area.
Gotcha.
But I think that's pretty cool, man. But like I said, I think it's only going to be a 6 month to a year gig. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it's only for when he expands. So once these areas are like legit and fully autonomous, he's going to go to new areas, and that's what I believe it's for. You
Uh-huh.
know, that's what I believe it's for because he's going to be expanding to every city.
Right.
You know what I mean? So pretty
Yeah.
cool stuff here, man. Pretty cool stuff. Like Elon always making them moves, man.
Right.
Robo taxi life, bro.
Robo taxi. Right now it's invite only. You can't even use
No,
them. No.
exactly.
You have to get
Texas and Cali, bro.
in Texas and Cali.
That's it, bro. And until he gets everything, you know, legit with all his all the paperwork and everything and all the permits, yeah. Like I said, he'll be once he releases that update in September for remember the FSD.
Uh-huh.
I think that's going to help a lot with his permits
Right.
because then everyone with the Tesla will have their FSD updated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he always making moves, dude. Always making moves.
Right.
I think that's pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's hella funny, man. The people around here, like, they're still trying to get used to Waymo.
Uh-huh.
Dude, Waymo drives by every day, bro. So there's two spots. I'm right in between of the two spots they sit. They sit on Larkspur and they sit at Magnolia.
Right.
And I think it's because their clientele is literally right here. So they're always driving like back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. So,
It's just hella funny, man. And you just watching the people's behaviors like on the road. They're like, they're like waiting for the robo taxi to go, or should I go? Like it's hella funny.
I know. I know.
It trips me out.
People don't know what to do. They get
Nah,
all
that's what I mean. They're learning it. It's like, oh my god.
right.
It's just hella funny, man. But yeah, man. It's like I said, by January we're gonna see everyone, bro.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna see all the companies because yeah, you remember like people sleep on cruise, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's another one. You know the one. You know the cars that Uber bought.
Yeah.
People sleep on that.
I know. They won't
And
be.
they had, dude. They had the biggest fleet out here. You know that, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Them cats were mobbing deep out here, dude. They
I know.
had more than Waymo.
Right.
Like they were mobbing deep. You know, I remember seeing all them. Obviously, they're revamping everything now, but it's like, man,
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, they're getting more and more, and yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy next year. This
I
whole
already told you, man. I told you. I already see it. Like I saw this when I said it last month. I'm gonna be mobbing in my Hummer, going to Tahoe, right? Because it's just winter time. It'll be in January, and I'll be driving an SF, and I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see 4 different AIs surrounding me,
Mhm.
and I'll be like, "Holy shit, this is crazy."
And you're gonna take them all out in the Hummer.
I don't need to take them out, dude. Honestly, I'll tell you the thing with AI. If you drive like a complete shithead, like asshole, they really do obey.
Mm-hmm.
They really do, because it's AI. I've even seen some vagrants. We're talking vagrants in SF, like piss me off. But they put a cone in front of Waymo, and what did Waymo do? They couldn't move.
Mm-hmm.
They literally it sat there waiting for the cone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I yelled at this vagrant. I was like, and I was like, pick up the, I yelled at him, pick up the cone, bro. Like I was gonna get out and fucking wail on this vagrant, and he actually moved the cone.
Oh, did he?
He was just fucking around with it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I was pissed. I was like, bro, people need to move here, bro.
Right.
And yeah, he actually picked up the cone. I don't want to get out and fucking wail on a vagrant, but like he put a cone right in front of the damn thing just to see it not move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that shit, bro?
You're mad because of that, or you're mad because you were stuck in the same traffic?
No, I wasn't stuck in traffic, dude. I could have easily went around it.
Oh,
That's what I mean. I told him to move it. Like I could go around that. I'm not AI. I know how to go around. You know what I mean? What I was mad because like, what are you doing, dog?
Did the Waymo have passengers at the time or no?
No, I don't. I think it was on the way to get a passenger.
Oh, okay, I got
But
you.
he was just fucking around with it. And I was like, bro, no one got time for this. What do you want me to run into you? You know what I mean? Shit, I'll run you over and grab the cone and throw it at you.
Yep, yep.
Like, what the hell are you doing? He was just being a fucking vagrant, bro. Just
Right.
fucking around with it. Like, bro, that's what I mean. Like, who does that shit?
Vagrants.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But granted, this was south of Market.
Mm-hmm.
It was off of 6th.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, need I say any more?
makes sense.
Need I say any more? Fuck that area, bro. I'm telling you, man, that area.
Well, yeah, they're gonna get bigger and bigger, and like you said, pretty soon you won't see many people driving anymore. So,
Nah, next year, like I said, a year from today, dude, it'd be very minimal.
right.
Think about it next summer, bro. It'll be all AI on the road for sure.
I know.
Without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt.
Right. All right, guys. Let's move on to our next trend, and this is some international business news, but it is a national problem. So, what's happening? We have H-1Bs are wreaking havoc on American workers. So basically, what's happening is you have a bunch of these companies like Google and Amazon, and they are hiring outside workers so that they don't have to pay Americans and they don't have to basically give them benefits or anything like that because they can hire these temps, and these temps, they don't, the way the rules are set up, they don't have to go off of the same kind of structure where they get benefits and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of sucks because right now, even though it's not being as reported, there is a big layoff in the tech industry. It has already exceeded 80,000 as of July, according to estimates. Although the public may know the tech climate has been bleak, they haven't heard much about the causes. And basically, corporate executives have been eager to institute that AI is driving the employment environment. So yeah, it's just kind of like a perfect storm type scenario where you have already less Americans in America being employed by these tech companies because you got a lot of overseas, that are getting recruited. And then on top of that, you got all these layoffs, and it's much easier to lay off, you know what I mean? People who have been there for a long time and get benefits, and just bring in some other new people who like know how to code and all that anyway. So it kind of sucks what's happening, but that is something that is trending pretty high right now. So I definitely thought I'd report on that. Jay, do you think there should be some kind of law that says you can't just get replaced by like overseas on the H-1B1 visas?
It's tough, man. It's tough because they've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, so I mean, and they do that to get away with like paying a lot of money, So the companies,
Of course. Well, you know what I mean? Like, we're getting into like history now. You know what I mean? When it came, even with NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now we're getting into other things. So, companies are always going to do that type of stuff because it does save. You know what I mean? Does it make it right? Probably not. But, what's the number one, if you own a company and you're running a company, what's the number one thing you need or want? Profit.
Right. Exactly.
So it's just, yeah, it's, it's give and take, man. You know what I'm saying? It's give and take. Because I can't be hypocritical. If I own a company and I'm outsourcing, like, and I'm making extra profit from it, then I'm using that profit to help my company in other ways. So it's kind of tough to look at it, there's different ways to look at it.
For sure.
So,
all right, guys, let us move on and get into some other business news. What is going on with Uber Freight, Jay?
Uber Freight. Well, remember I was reporting on Uber the other what was it, last week? About their robotaxi, how they were partnering with like doing some runs with robotaxi Tesla.
Yeah.
So they obviously, they're also they're partnered with Lucid and Neuro. You know that, right? For like I think like 300 mil to deploy like 20,000 Lucid SUVs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're also partnered with Waymo. So Google's looking at things from, they're not trying to build their own fleets. They're trying to outsource their app, which is the smart way to do it. Why? Because all these other companies already, they have their fleets. But if they're using Uber as like a platform, that's going to help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see where Uber's going with this. You know what I mean? I kind of like where they're going with it. Why? Because hey, all these other companies have their fleets. How about they use our platform?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what else they've done is they're partnering with self-driving trucks for their freight. You
Uh-huh.
know, like so Elon has his semis, you know what I mean? So they're trying to partner with logistics for their self-driving truck. You know, it's called Wabi. So autonomous big rigs is coming right now. So yeah, man, Uber's making moves now because they have a lot of bread. You know what I mean? So self-driving big rigs are about to be deployed at scale. Wabi expects fully driverless semis to be deployed across major freight routes in the U.S. Southwest very soon, probably in the next few months, or definitely by the end of the year. So I was like, oh shit, bye bye. There
How
goes
long
another thing.
how long do you think the trucking industry has before the people get replaced with AI?
I just told you. You by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's when they're not gonna they're just starting though.
Oh, you mean everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, probably. Well, once that starts, you don't think other companies are going to hop on that? Oh, dude, once that starts so that's starting by the end of the year. It's just the same way how you're telling me, you know, the whole, oh, there's Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, whatever app drivers. It's going to be the same thing. They're going to see this and they're going to be like, holy shit, we have self-driving big rigs. All right, dude, I'm hopping on the wagon. I don't have to pay someone. Shit.
Well, not
Let's
only
do
that,
it.
you can ride the rigs 24/7. You don't have to ever stop
That's
and
what I mean. That's what I'm saying. The only thing you have to worry about, maintenance. So that's what I mean. I give it the same thing as like Uber and Lyft drivers by next year. Done. Done.
gotcha.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a game changer because obviously this is a different company. This is not even Elon's company either because Elon has his semis too. You've seen it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like this is the world is changing real fast now, real fast. So it's yeah, this is total. You were a truck driver, so you know all this shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
from my perspective, I'll give it at least 5 years because they're just
5 years?
to where the whole industry there's no more truck drivers because you
Five
still
years?
5 years, yeah, because you're just starting this. This is something that's
Uh-huh.
to get implemented in the Southwest. You still have truck drivers that are going to be needed to like offload stuff, like the smaller scale companies, like that are like delivering to like a Walgreens or something inside cities. So 5 years before they can perfect the technology to be inside like smaller cities, just for the perfection of it, it'll take about 5 years. And it sucks because my brother, he literally just started in the trucking industry. He's like training right now, so I try to convince him and tell him like, hey, this might not be the best thing for you because this is not like a industry that you're gonna like be able to be in for a long time. But
Well,
I think he just kind of wanted to go see the
I'm
road.
gonna tell you this: 5 years is way too long. This is done in. I'll give you 2 years tops, and that's being generous.
Yeah.
Tops.
Okay. Okay.
5 years. That's are you? If this is around 5 years, that's a steal. You better work those 5 years every day and not sleep, and then use that money to go do something else. Because yeah, that's there's no way 5 years, dude. Self-driving. Come on, man. You can't beat self-driving.
It's coming. That's for sure.
It's here.
No
So
stopping
it's
it.
gonna be yeah, this is only Uber. Remember. This is only Uber freight,
No,
not
no.
anything else. Shit. That's what I mean. We're only talking about Uber,
Right,
you
right.
know? Yeah, man. This like I said, everything's changing. And yeah, you gotta be ready for the wave, man. That's it.
For sure. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. 5 years, I think that's way too long.
Right.
2 years tops, you ain't gonna see it's done deals.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, let's move on and get into some celebrity news. Let's see what is going on. We have some sad celebrity news. Danielle Spencer from What's Happening actress is dead at 60 years old. Spencer battled breast cancer and underwent brain surgery before her death. She played Dee Thomas on the 1970s ABC sitcom What's Happening. Spencer died Monday in a hospital in Richmond, Virginia. She was reportedly diagnosed with breast cancer and underwent a double mastectomy in 2014. In 2018, Spencer underwent emergency surgery to relieve blood in her brain. She suffered for a very long time, but did it with a great deal of courage, her co-star said. On Tuesday, Nelson took to social media to share the news. And yeah, this is her, a picture of her when she was growing up and in the show she was on. Very sad. I'm sure some of you do recognize her and know her. So RIP to her and, condolences to her family. All right, guys, that is our celebrity news. Let us move on and get into Jay's movie of the day. What are you watching, Jay?
Throwback.
I think it actually is a different movie now, so I don't know.
No way.
I don't think it's the same movie anymore. Oh, no, it's a commercial. That's why. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, nah, because it started right when we started.
Yeah.
And at least it's got to be at least 2 hours.
Yeah,
I'm thinking at
looked
least.
at something totally different, so I thought it was.
No, it's a commercial because it's on AMC. I left it on. I was like, oh, we'll just leave it on.
Gotcha.
Old school movie. You know what I mean? Like, it reminds me of some folks, and that's why I left it on. I was like, you know what, this is a good one. You know what I'm saying? We'll leave it on. You know what I mean? From my old school folks out there.
Gotcha. So since we're watching Chick-fil-A and not the movie, what is the movie that you are watching?
I was waiting for it to come on. Hey, shout out Chick-fil-A though. Chick-fil-A is bang. Chick-fil-A banging, dude. Hey, I don't care what anyone say. People could talk shit all they want, but Chick-fil-A is smacking. It ain't Raising Cane's, but Chick-fil-A is still good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People could hate. A lot of people be hating on Chick-fil-A. I'm like, why would you hate on Chick-fil-A? Shit is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know why people hate on Chick-fil-A, but yeah, it's pulled up right now. Huh?
People hate on Chick-fil-A because they jumped the cow.
Oh God, relax.
Didn't you see that one where the chickens came and they beat up the cow?
Yes, I know. They always had all those They always have those commercials during college football. Because Chick-fil-A is one of the sponsors for college football.
Right.
So it's funny. You always see like the Chick-fil-A commercial every year. You know what I mean? They even have a Chick-fil-A bowl.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's a movie right there, by the way.
What is that movie? Let me see.
It's a good one. It's a throwback one. Just think Queen of the 80s.
Is that
this chick was no, but you're close. You're very close. Same girl.
It's like same guy.
Right? But yeah, same girl.
So that's the closest one. I guess the closest one, Pretty in Pink, right?
Yes, there you go. It's all they're all the same.
Yeah, exactly.
But I swear, Molly Ringwald, bro, queen of the 80s, bro.
Oh, yeah.
She ran all the young movies, bro. All like the youngster movies. I think she was in every youngster movie back in the day, dude.
Late 80s for sure.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. But sorry when I say that. Yeah, it's late 80s. Yeah. But she was in all the movies, bro. It was crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, this one, I mean, it's just like any other one she's made. You know, she's like, how do I put it? She's like a more, I'd say she's more of a not as popular kid. You know what I mean? She was a little more on the poorer side, you know what I mean? But a really nice girl. And she's obviously, she works at this record store, but she, in high school, you know, she has like a dude, like this dude right here is one of the most popular kids in high school, you know, a little baller kid. And then the other guy that she's hella cool with has a huge crush on her, you know. He's actually in 2.5 Men. He's that cat. Do you know who I'm talking about? The cat with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a big ass crush on her, the whole nine. You know how it goes. She likes this other guy, you know what I mean? And so she has to figure out who's better for her, you know what I mean? Like dating someone in different, like when you come from different places is kind of hard. Bless you, bud. You okay? But yeah, so yeah, it's a it's a cool little movie, little high school movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, nothing bad, nothing out of the works. It's not my favorite Molly Ringwald movie, I'll tell you that. It's not my favorite one, but it's a good one. It's definitely a good one. Like I said, it reminds me of some people, so you know what I mean? It's a good one, you know what I'm saying? Like in that sense, so it hits me different, you know?
Does it remind you of Sansa?
Sansa?
Yeah.
What? Why would it remind me of Why would it remind me of Sansa?
From because you're the one that put me on Game of Thrones, and she kind of has a similar look to her.
Are you kidding?
Molly Ringwald. I mean, not the hair.
She looks nothing like Sansa Stark. Are you kidding me? Stop. Are you kidding me?
Not Sansa, but she looks more like the the other one,
Who?
The queen of the short hair. You know, who got her hair cut by the priests, the holy people.
Cersei? Are you seeing the same movie I'm seeing?
Yeah, man.
She looks nothing like Cersei or Sansa. Are you crazy? Nothing. The one major difference too, she doesn't even have light eyes.
Yeah, but she
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You got to know these things. She doesn't look like Cersei or Sansa, bro. You crazy.
It's in the hair, man. It's in the hair.
Oh, God, stop it. That was so random. I was like, what is he saying? But yeah, it's a solid film.
What do you rate it, 1 to 10?
Being that it's not my favorite Molly Ringwald movie, I'll give it a solid 8.3.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not my favorite one of hers, that's why.
Yeah,
but it happened to be on, and I was like, you know what? Just let it play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
It's not my favorite one of hers. But we'll do her movies anyway. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. What is your favorite Molly Ringwald movie?
Oh, come on, man. You should know this one by now. You should know this one. This one's an easy one. This one's an easy one, bro.
Breakfast Club.
What do you think? Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on, man. That's too. You can't get more classic than that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
sure.
the cast in that was just, I like Emilio Estevez. That dude's funny as fuck. But the cast in that was fucking next level stuff, bro. That was one of my favorite movies growing up, dude. Breakfast Club.
Right.
So to me, that was just that's just totally is. Yeah,
what
that's
underrated.
Underrated. I'll have to go with that's a tough one, bro. I'll probably keep it cliche and just go with this one as underrated. I know it's not underrated by no means, but yeah, I'll go with this one just because yeah, I don't think it's underrated, but that's where I'll go for underrated.
Gotcha. For me, I'm going to say my favorite is going to be 16 Candles.
For sure.
Great movie.
For
Can't
sure.
go wrong. The two Corys. And
yep.
As far as underrated, I'm going to go with her and Keanu Reeves. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. Which one?
They did a movie together in 2018 called Siberia.
No. Is it good?
Yeah. Keanu Reeves, bro. He always got good movies.
You're right about that, but what is Siberia? What part does she play?
As I don't know. She's Gabby Hill, but that's not going to do you any good.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I think I started watching that maybe like a year ago. It was on one of my movie channels, and I think she was older, obviously. So I was like, "Hey, she looks familiar."
Yeah.
So I think I saw part of that movie. I didn't see the whole movie, but I saw part of it because I saw Keanu Reeves. But I saw her as older, and I was like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Right.
So yeah, I saw part of it. I didn't get to finish it or anything, but it was definitely different. Obviously, she's older, So it was a whole different type of movie,
Yep.
and I was like, oh, so I do kind of remember it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's a thriller, and basically
Exactly.
it's about Keanu Reeves traveling to Russia to sell rare blue diamonds. His colleague goes missing with the items, and then he sets out to look for the priceless stones, but ends up tangled in a love affair.
I was gonna say but that's what I mean. When I saw it, she was a part of that.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. So he had that's what I mean. He had like multiple chicks. And I
right.
was like, hold on, Molly Ringwald's in something like what? And like she was older. And I was like, hold on 1 second, bro. And like, yeah, I did not know that was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't get to finish it or anything, but I was like, oh shit.
Now you
But
know.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I saw a part of it, but yeah. I remember because I remember he was going to Russia, like you said. I was like, oh shit.
Man, I want to go to Russia.
You hella funny, man. I definitely have to go to Russia. I got to see the Kremlin for sure.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I definitely got to see the Kremlin.
To show you all this stuff, Poland, Russia.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Belarus. I gotta go. I gotta go to Belarus. For
Like
sure.
you want to take the bullet train in France, so we've got to do all this stuff, bro.
Yeah, man. But for real, like
Weren't you
all the countries right there.
Weren't you the one that told me to take you to see the Mona Lisa?
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. No, we got to stop in Monaco too.
Oh yeah, shit. That's all this stuff is coming for sure. Obviously we're gonna be going live in all these places. That's the thing. So you know what I mean? But I think it has to be planned out differently. Like I think if we doing Eastern Europe, we got to keep it Eastern Europe.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because I'm serious. I mean, Eastern Europe, I would consider it like I said, even Romania, Poland, Belarus, and then like even a little part of Russia. You know what I mean? And then like go to the other side, other time like Russia, Norway, Finland, like that side. You know what I mean?
Oh no, definitely. We can we'll be able to meet up with the Tates in Romania, bro.
Oh shit. they do have a compound in Romania, huh? That's right.
We can go and do a live at the gym with them.
Yeah, I saw on Andrew Tate's thing. He said only less than 1% of the world can bench. They do kilos, but it was basically 315.
Oh, 315. That's 3 plates.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and he did it. He did it one time. Obviously, I was doing it last night. So less than 1% of the world. I was like, what? That's gnarly numbers to me. Less than 1% of the world can do that. You know what I mean? I feel on a whole nother level just being able to do that.
See, and I feel on a whole nother level just trying to do 2 plates, man, and knowing I can do it. I'm already.
And dude, you know what's crazy? I forgot the number, but they had it on TikTok last year. I remember Isaiah telling me they had it on TikTok last year. Like, I think it's less than 3% or 5% of the world can only do 2 plates. I was like, what? Yeah. I'm like, warming up with that. I'm like, what?
Right.
That's crazy to me, dude. I'm like, man, like that's gnarly.
I know. I gotta get up to 3 plates, man. I might have to start taking creatine. Fuck.
You get up to 3, I'm getting up to 4. And that's okay, man. That's what we strive for. We have to have that strive. It's a good thing. That strive is very important. You know what I'm saying?
You need to teach me how I can get stronger than you.
What? I was like, what?
That would be your ultimate sacrifice for your life. Teach somebody.
The ultimate sacrifice. That's hella funny, man.
Sometimes you gotta do some good,
But honestly, that's just I didn't know that. Like, those are crazy numbers, man. I had no idea that only less than 1% of the world could do that. That's crazy.
I know.
That definitely that's why people kind of I'm always with a lot of the cats I listen to. You know what I mean? Like, they all preach, like, especially, the Andy Frisellas, like, the Justin Wallers, the Andrew Tates, they all preach that if you're like, especially just being in good shape, when you're walking into like any type of business function or any type of function, people view you as very different.
All right.
Because they view you as, damn, dude, that dude they already know more than half of your qualities, because in order to get to that level, You know what I mean? It's like it takes a lot of discipline in just in itself to get to that level of like,
Yeah.
damn, you know what I mean? So they know a lot of the traits you already possess.
Right. Right.
And I was like, damn, man, like, that's what I mean when I start thinking of all that stuff. I'm like, damn, man, you're already that far ahead of the game and you haven't even said a word yet.
True.
It's crazy.
Very true.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Upon blessings.
Yes.
All right, guys, so let us move on out of our movie of the day and get into today's crypto markets. Let's see if the bad news of the economy has affected it yet or if we are still on the incline. All right, let's get into
Hopefully
it.
incline. Oh, Jesus.
Hopefully. So Bitcoin currently sitting at 119,331. It is up 0.40%. 0.40%. Ethereum is sitting at 4,668. It is up
Ooh.
2%. And XRP sitting at $3.24. It is up 2.81% right now. Your fear and greed index, we are in that 63 greed, so we are definitely going deeper into the greed. And yeah, when that happens, it can go either way. So, like I said, there's a little bit bad news. It might not sway it that much to go the opposite way, but if it gets worse, then we could definitely see a reverse and hit much harder than regular because we are already in that greed. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 4.5 trillion, which is up 2.32%. So yeah, looks like there is a lot of money pouring into crypto right now, and people are trying to get the profits out of it, trying to squeeze the crypto market like a lemon until there's no more juice, and then we start falling. As far as your top 5 trending coins, number 1 is Ethereum, number 2 is Solana, which is up 12.87%. Number 3 is Link, which is up 12.54%. Number 4 is ADA, which is up 8.75%.
Yeah.
5 is Dogs, which is up 5.62% for the day. Let's move on and get into your top 5 gainers. Starting with number 1, it's Axibit by Virtuals, which is up 919%. Number 2 is Turbo Bone, which is up 919% as well. Number 3 is Libra, which is up 370%. Number 4 is Wrapped Coinbase, which is up 351%. And number 5 is Grok. Grok is up 394%. Let's get into your top 100 with some notable mentions. Number 7 is Tesla, which is 269% up. Number 15, Formula One, which is up 276%. Number 26, we have Not Cat, which is up 181%. At number 32, we have MAGA People, which is up 120%. At number 43, we have Cypher, which is up 65%. At number 57, we have Polker, which is up 47%. At number 75, we have Based Chad, which is up 40%. At number 81, we have Duel Now, which is up 38%. At number 95, we have Lester. Lester is up 34%, and sitting in your top 100 spot for the day is Gary Network or Gary Network, which is up 32%. All right, that is our crypto news. Let us move on and get into the horoscopes for tomorrow. So, this is going to be your horoscope for August 13th, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, the sign from the universe may confirm that it is the right track for you. This faint but important sign lifts the spirit and reassures you of the decisions you've made. Trust these subtle signs, but they lead you to your purpose. Stay open to possibilities and listen to your inner voice. Then we have Taurus. Your ability to remain calm under stress may be admired tomorrow. Problems that look difficult will not unsettle your balance as you calm approach brings solutions with ease. Your strength will be admired by many, and they may come to you for advice. You will stand tall in your steadiness, as steady effort will be needed on certain tasks. And we got viewing things differently tomorrow may help you recognize blessings in disguise, thereby converting confusion into gratitude. The problem once dreaded will reveal its hidden purpose, creating valuable insight. Keep an open mind to learning from every situation, even those you least expect. It will be beneficial. Cancer. Tomorrow will present unexpected and rewarding discoveries by which curiosity will brighten one's day. New things may be tried or new questions may be asked. Following these feelings should not seem cumbersome as they lead forward toward worthy knowledge. Others may value your eagerness to learn and share ideas. This adventurous spirit will also bring joy to your personal matters. Then we got J sign Leo. News tomorrow may swing your focus to exciting changes. This will usher in another bout of enthusiasm, propelling you toward big steps. Trust the process and welcome this change with open arms, as it is meant for your growth. Do not hesitate, and should you find it hard not to, apply your confidence and adjust fast. Virgo, your adaptability could work for you in navigating a difficult situation tomorrow with ease and grace. Rather than fighting changes, you will adapt swiftly, turning what appears to be a roadblock into a smooth pathway. Those around you will admire your pragmatic outlook and calm mind. This energy is good for tackling projects requiring flexible thinking. Libra, a kind word said tomorrow may bring unexpected joy. Your warm expression will bind positivity and bring people together. Don't consider your kindness a weakness, it will mend hearts and induce a smile. The call of the day encourages meaningful talks with real understanding. Scorpio, you might feel inspired tomorrow to set new goals that align with your true desires. This newfound motivation will push you towards bigger dreams and wiser plans. Harness this energy to create a step by step plan toward your dreams because clarity will just come to you. Stay away from any doubts as the universe is backing your vision. Then we got Sagittarius. Set for tomorrow, the simplest self care routines will have rather far reaching benefits on the mind and physique. Time spent on self nurturing will regenerate one's energy. A nice walk, a little meditation, or healthy food, the little things all do count. Working on oneself also enhances productivity and emotional stability. Then we got Capricorn. Tomorrow in conversation, one that uplifts spirit may incite motivation to strike forward boldly. The words you shall hear shall touch one's very heart and give you clear insight into new possibilities. This inspiration shall in turn reduce the risk and induce courage in taking an act you were previously deferring. Trust this energy, for it has now been aligned with positive changes on your way. Aquarius. An old friend who would reacquaint themselves with you at an opportune moment will bring various opportunities into your life. This unplanned meeting would open the gates to progress and further instill confidence in you. Do have open lines of communication as information could be passed through casual talks. This contact may well lead you to the answers you were seeking. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Making little effort tomorrow can yield long term benefits and positively shape your future. Even a minuscule move backed by strong willpower will produce powerful results over time. Focus on the work of your heart as the energy of the day supports persistent progress. Do not dismiss the small works, there are the seeds. Do not dismiss the small works, they are the seeds of success. Keep your mind calm and spirit strong. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow, August 13th, 2025. Like I said, we like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's get into Infinite's chat. He says, or they say, originally, Molly Ringwald was supposed to end up with Ducky, but test audiences thought Ducky was more creepy than sympathetic, so they changed the ending. That's crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know. Did you know that, Jay?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess you're that Molly Ringwald specialist.
No, definitely not.
All good, all good. Shout out to the 28 people watching, by the way. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can share this alpha with you every day when we do our show. Let us move on and get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got, Jay?
Let's see. Today, I will be talking about. Let me see. Let me pull up.
When
Let's
I
see.
pull up.
Exactly, right. Today, I will be talking about. Let me see. Where is it? The Devil's Hole. You ever heard of it?
Nope.
Devil's Hole is in Death Valley, Nevada.
I didn't even know that there was a Death Valley in Nevada. I thought that was just California.
What?
I didn't realize that Death Valley spread all the way into Nevada. I thought it
Oh
was
yeah,
just.
yeah. It's like kind of a well, it's desert.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But basically, it's like how do we put it? Basically, this place, obviously, a big ass hole, right? And there's chambers that go so deep, it's only been measured at like 1,200 feet because obviously you can only measure so far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't know how far down it goes. Because going beyond that, it hasn't been possible. So there's been certain divers who have gone down and try to get into those deep chambers, like we're
Uh-huh.
talking all the way, like they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go figure out how far, and they were never heard from again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's like a current down as the farther down you go, there's a current so deep down there that once they get sucked in, it's over. You don't know where they're gone to.
Oh wow.
It's crazy. That type of shit scares me, dude. I don't know why anyone in their right mind would be like, oh, I'd love to go down there. Are you crazy? Like that, I don't know. That type of stuff is crazy to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if it's just water or something. I'm not obviously I'm fire sign, so me and water don't mix, but that's crazy to me. That's like suicide.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's just scary to me. But so basically this mysterious aquifer, like the weird part about it is that whenever there's like say an earthquake in like Japan, Mexico, and Chile, like the Devil's Hole, you'll see water splash up 8 feet whenever there's an earthquake in those areas.
Oh
Like you'll
wow.
see it splash. Yeah, you'll see it splash out of the hole, which is it's very weird, right? If there's an earthquake at all these other places,
Mm-hmm.
like it makes you think, like obviously we don't know the whole underneath area, like how far everything's connected, or even if under there it's connected to like say the Pacific Ocean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, there's a whole nother level to the underneath areas. You know that, as we know, there's underground fucking cities. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Who knows with the water areas of the underneath? There's
Yeah.
been because there have been sightings of submarines. Which if there are submarines that go under there and they're going to the Pacific Ocean, now we know there's a whole nother level of oh shit. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
who knows how everything is connected under there? And it would not be me to go want to find that shit out. I'm cool.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know what I mean? There's gonna be people out there that are like, hey, I got to figure this out. Hey, more power to you, bro, but not for
Yeah.
me.
Right.
There's also another thing that's in there in the Devil's Hole is the pupfish. You ever seen a pupfish?
Mm-hmm.
You have? Yeah. So it's one of the rarest fish on Earth. They don't even know how it got there.
Oh really?
It's fucking gnarly, dude. It's like there's like like this is a random ass place, dude. This Devil's Hole place, man. But it kind of reminded me of so there's a place in Minnesota called Devil's Kettle,
Uh-huh.
and it's very similar, like very similar ordeal. You know what I mean? Except
Yeah.
Devil's Kettle is like I don't know if they ever figured it out. The whole thing, like because it like basically waterfall dips into one place and then tries to go to another. So it's very different,
Oh
very
yeah.
different.
I got you.
But the whole Devil's Hole, like when I read about it, dude, it just tripped me out because, like I said, I think everything underneath is all connected.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a whole underneath area that's just underneath us that everything is connected,
Right.
especially with how cities used to be. You know what I mean? How remember I reported on Tartaria before,
Yep.
how they had mud floods and everything and yeah, so I believe there's underground shit that's just connected, you know what I mean, even with water.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, I believe all that stuff is connected, who even knows, like Devil's Hole, Nevada, like that could even be connected toward Area 51, dude.
Could be. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just yeah, all that stuff, like yeah, it just kind of it trips me out. And like I said, I'm not gonna be the one to go. Fuck, I'm not like that to where I'd love to figure that stuff out. I'm cool. Hopefully there are people out there that want to go figure this stuff out.
Oh, you know
You
there
know,
are.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it's like suicide, bro. You
Right.
know, like you couldn't pay me enough money to be like, hey, go dive in there and then figure this shit out. Nah, I'm cool, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, especially if you don't know where it's going, you know? Like, I don't know. That's nuts to me, you
True.
know?
I mean, they
But
already
yeah,
talked about how like there's so many tunnels. Like supposedly from San Francisco, you can go all the way into like Reno and stuff
I've
underwater.
heard, that's what I mean. I've heard all this stuff and I'm like, what? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, shit just trips me out. And obviously, yeah, like it's just, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that's very, yeah, very different.
Oh,
You
for
know what I
sure.
mean? That we don't know about, you know, obviously. So, yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of that stuff just trips me out. But yeah, I wanted to report on Devil's Hole. Devil's
Yeah.
Hole, Nevada, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I wonder where it goes to, like how deep, you know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
I wonder where, like, you know, where it ends up at. I'm very curious. Like I said, you ain't gonna catch me going in there, but I'm very curious.
Where do you think it goes to?
I told you I have no idea, but I would think being that it's that deep under there that somehow it connects to the Pacific Ocean here,
Oh, really?
which is weird because that's Nevada. So
Yeah.
I I don't know. I don't know, but I think there's some kind of connection, like from the Pacific Ocean here to under there. I don't know how, why, or you know, any of it, but it would make sense to me. You know what I mean? And who even knows how far it connects, you know, like I said, how far it connects even under just underground. Are you awake? Good boy. Good boy. What are you doing? The fuck is Oh, it's not on the for you.
Yo, Jay, you can hear me, right?
Now, yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. It just said I turned off for a second, but it's good. I got it. I'm
I
back.
don't know, man. I You need to check something between 10 o'clock and 10:30, dude. What is there something that goes on between 10 and 10:30? Every time between 10 and 10:30. Like it all, and you know what's funny? It always happens when you're reading horoscope. As soon as you read like it's like 10 oh something, and then it'll go like I'm like, okay, it's going out and then it's going in, and I'm like, okay, it stayed on. Cool, it's fine. But then like it's like it's what is it between 10 and 10 like 30? Is there something that we're missing here?
So I got. Oh, we got to figure this out. I don't
Well,
know.
think about it. Think about it. Think about everything that's going on between 10 and 10:30. Every time you're reading horoscope, there's something at 10 o'clock that's going on, or
Yeah.
10:05. Like, think about the household. Think about everyone around there. Is there something that's popping at that time? Because this happens every time once it hits 10:05.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that and see if there's anything. But this time,
Please, please.
when I was doing horoscopes, they didn't go out, right?
No, so it was flirting with it. So I told you this usually happens, and it's daily. Like it'll go in and out, and I'm like, okay, cool, and then it'll stay, and I'm like, okay, good, it's staying. I don't have to say anything. But then this time it fully went out. Like so, I'm like, just now,
Yeah.
obviously.
We'll see
So
tomorrow because I was already gonna put. Like tomorrow in the morning when I wake up, I'm actually gonna do the new computer setup. So
oh, good, 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 good. Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh, the actual the hardwire.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
we'll
Yeah,
compare.
you got because yeah, it's very weird, dude. Like you have to really think about everything that's been going on.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
at this time, starting at 10 o'clock, is there something that's going on between 10 and 10:30?
So
Because it's always between 10 and 10:30.
exactly. I'll figure it out, but I got a feeling that once I put in this new computer and everything,
With a hardwire, it won't be a problem because that's different. It
it'll be
won't be Wi-Fi.
exactly.
That's very different. So that's a straight connection.
Yep.
But
So
yeah, it's weird, man. Every day, like and like it flirts with it. Because like I said, I can hear it.
it's weird. I have no idea. So, but we'll definitely get to see tomorrow the change. I got a feeling it's going to improve much better. Like once I do that change,
Yeah. I know you'll get it all set up
we shall be good. We shall be good.
for sure. But yeah, we're good. We're good with everything there. We're
Exactly.
good.
So as long as we're up now, we're good. Shout out to the 29 people watching. Thank you so much for being on here. And let's get into some chats. Let's see. Let's see. Huh. Infinite Improbability says, so what you are saying is, whenever the earth has bubble guts, the devil's hole spews hot liquid.
He said BG, bro. That's throwback. Bubble guts, man. That's throwback, bro. That's hella funny, dude. I haven't heard that term in so long. We used to use that term all the time, dude.
Yeah. And Infinite says, I notice it always happens around conspiracy of the night. It's a conspiracy to silence the conspiracy. I believe
It
so.
is. No, it's always the same time, dude. Like, it'll be towards the end of the horoscope, and then conspiracy. Boom. And it's the same time. That's what I mean. It's between literally 10:05 to 10:30. There's something that's taking away from that time. If you can think of anything right now, just after the show, think about it, because it's always between that time.
They're trying to silence
It's without a doubt.
They're trying to silence me, Jay. That's all it is, bro.
No. There's no silence in here. But you have to think about it in where you're at, what's going on, and everything around you. There's got to be something connected to that. Something. Because it's like clockwork. It's never in the beginning, and it's never like it's crazy. It's the same time. It's weird.
All I know is you can't silence the silencer, because I am the silencer.
Oh my god. Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Let us move on. We are getting into the finale of our show, and that is pretty much what is happening. Like we always say, health, wealth, and happiness. That is the motto of our show. And let's get into Jay's and mine final words of wisdom for you guys. What you got for them today, Jay?
We're going back to Voltaire today. The human brain is a complex organ with the wonderful power of enabling man to find reasons for continuing to believe whatever it is that he wants to believe. I am going with that one today just because I'm obviously the human brain is something that's very something I believe you really need to, everyone obviously needs to take care of. You know what I mean? And that's why obviously vitamins, working out, the right food, you need, like, brain power is a really big thing, dude. You know what I'm saying? At least in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are very special beings. We are very smart. We are very next level. You know what I mean? So our brain is a very high complex organ that's intricate, and we really need to be on point with it. You know what I mean? Like, we need to obviously have the right beliefs. You know what I mean? You don't want to feed your brain the wrong shit, basically, you know?
Yeah.
And it's very important to just obviously, I believe, take care of the brain and really feed it the right stuff, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's why I went with that one today, because we are very special beings and we're very powerful. So
very well said, friend. Very well said. Let's end it with what you're saying, Jay, on that note. And yeah, guys, your mind is the command center of your reality. Every dream you chase, every path you walk begins first as a thought. A healthy, sharp brain is like a well-tended garden. Feed it with knowledge, challenge it with curiosity, and rest it with peace. When you nurture your mind, you're not just protecting your health, you're shaping the life you truly want to live. And just to end it on a quote, the mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the more it can lift the weight of your dreams. So just take that into account when you are, making sure that your brain is at 100% and keep it healthy. And that is pretty much what we have to say for you guys tonight. Right after this show, we are going to be doing a live at the gym in about another hour and a half. So please check that out, and it'll be like a Q&A. We're going to be doing a little bit of shoulders and back today, more back than shoulders, but we will implement both. So we will be doing a Q&A and taking your guys' questions on that. So please tune in. And yeah, I will also, like I said, release the date with Kate tonight as well. So tune into that. And until tomorrow, guys, we will be back with our show at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time for our Average Day Joe podcast. So please make sure to catch that. And if you did miss some of the show today, you can always check out the replay and join the replay gang with our show after we end the live. So, guys, until tomorrow and until tonight with our live